What is happening, AJ Game Dude here, and when it comes to anything Sega related, whether it be Crazy Taxi, Jet Set Radio, or Sonic, I've got to talk about it. Let's talk about how the new Crazy Taxi game is going to be open world with MMO elements. Now, I'm going to link a video in the comments below, description, about how it was originally rumored to be of like a AAA looking size, I guess. And in a new developer interview, translated by Automaton Media, Sega said it's currently working on testing the game's multiplayer compatibility, including MMO elements. The goal here is to experiment with new mechanics for the game while keeping Crazy Taxi's chaotic feel. And it sure as hell is chaotic, because Crazy Taxi is a fairly simple game. The main mechanics that you need to kind of keep in mind is when you go from reverse to drive in order to give like sort of a pushing start, so you actually accelerate a lot higher, like a lot faster, a lot quicker, so you can get to places easily that way, and being able to kind of shift backwards so that you're able to reverse, quickly shift into drive, and then jump off in another direction while losing the least amount of time possible as you're going from place to place. Because the idea is you go to somewhere, you pick someone up, you then drop them off, and then you immediately try to like lessen the amount of time that's being used in between in order to keep picking people up and dropping them off. You want to make sure that you're constantly moving at all times as much as possible. That being said, this is actually some new footage that was actually being shown in the actual developer interview. So let's just kind of actually have a look at it. I'm just gonna mute it, I think. But I don't know about. Oh, actually no, that's just cameras. Never mind. Okay, I thought that was actually in the game. I wonder if there's actually like in-game. Well, there's some in-game stuff. Hold on. Oh, I thought I saw something. Before. Nah, I guess not. Alright, well, anyway. No, yeah, so, yeah, it just quite literally says here, while not much new footage was shown in the developer interview, it shows a player driving a police-style taxi, chasing down other regular taxis. So I feel like they're adding new elements to it by being like, okay, police taxis taking down other taxis, which feels very weird considering that when it comes to Crazy Taxi, the main thing about it is you go around picking people up, dropping people off. So having police taxis feels like a bit of adding something extra that doesn't really need to be there, because the main thing that gives Crazy Taxi its insane draw is its simplicity. But because people nowadays expect more from their games, there's not really that beauty in simplicity aspect anymore. Instead, it's now you need to kind of have to add more elements. And it's kind of like what's happening with the reboot for Jet Set Radio. While they are doing a remake of the original game, so they can release that. But the thing is that with the brand new reimagined title that they're also making for Jet Set Radio as part of the whole reboot of multiple franchises, they are adding apparently live service elements to it. And so with Crazy Taxi, I feel like every game that was mentioned during that trailer, we should kind of expect some level of live service element to be inserted at some point. And that's actually kind of disappointing to see, if I'm being completely honest. Hopefully it plays well. Some of the stuff mentioned here is a little bit concerning, specifically the police taxis, making it MMO. Making it an open world feels like a nice idea. Kind of like Simpsons Road Rage, where you've got like a Sunday drive mode where you can drive across the entire map, but you don't need it to be online to have it be that way. But unless they're going to make it free to play, which I feel like is actually going to be the case, but I can't imagine what more they could really get out of the whole Crazy Taxi elements of it. Sure, they could probably add another mode similar to like Yellow Bus Goes Vroom or something like that. Yellow Taxi Goes Vroom. There was a game that's called like that, which is more of like a platformer, and surely that could be a mode within the new Crazy Taxi and things like that if they're wanting to add something more. But the main Crazy Taxi needs to be there, which is picking people up, dropping people off, and trying to make crazy money, which is kind of what the idea of Crazy Taxi is from the very beginning. I don't know, some of the stuff here is a little bit concerning, and it does make me worry a little, but until I get my hands on a controller behind the sticks and actually start driving the actual taxi itself, I won't actually know, because obviously it's still got to have that extremely arcade feel to it. It can't feel like as if you're driving an actual car. No, not simulation and not slightly arcadey. We need full on, like you are on an ice rink as you're driving type of level of arcade feel and handling to the actual car itself. But I don't know, that's just me. Let me know what you guys think about all that in the comments below. Like the video if you liked it, and if you're a Crazy Taxi fan as well, let me know what you think about all of this as well, because surely I might not be the biggest Crazy Taxi fan, but don't get me wrong, I still love Crazy Taxi and the various forms it's taken in, such as Simpsons Road Rage as an example, where it's actually been like a mode that's been implemented in other games. I don't know, maybe I'm just sitting on my soapbox a little bit too much here. But yeah, that would certainly be appreciated with all of that said and done. I do upload every day, so I'll see you guys tomorrow.